This video is sponsored by you. Grab our all-in-one bundle and get access to over 1.5 terabytes of royalty-free sounds that you can use for your sound design, music, and post-production projects. Use the code F2S5 for $5 off and get our entire library plus future uploads for only $20.
Morning. First sound in the morning. Oops.
What do we think of the sound?
I'm very surprised by this microphone or contact microphone, because this one is only $1. And if you are here in Indonesia right now, then you can order this on Tokopedia. That's where I found this contact microphone. And it's pretty cool. I found similar one on Amazon for about $7, but you can also go on Etsy to find very interesting contact microphones direct from creators, so you can support them. We are here above one of Indonesia's largest mall. That's where we're living here in Surabaya right now. And we wanted to show you some of the sounds that we can find here. And then we just record them on this contact microphone. So that was sound number one. And we want to grab as much sound as we can with this contact microphone. Oh, look at the cute ants. They're already awake. Oh, okay. Wonder what they think, like 6:30 in the morning. What is he doing? Moving rocks. So what are you thinking about this recording? Let me know. I think that low frequency is a little bit missing, huh? But for these kind of sounds, for like drops and one hits, something that needs to be a little bit more thinny. As you can see, the sun is coming out. This is very early in the morning, not even 7. And if you're wondering what is this place here, this is we're in Surabaya, which is in East Java, and it has been great to live here, because living in a mall was always my dream. Honestly, I always wanted to live in a mall, and this is what we did here in this area, because we have everything we need. All what we need to do is going from there down there, and then we have everything. So if you need a new haircut, if you need new clothes, if you want to eat in restaurants and you want to be healthy, that's one of the reasons why we came here, to stay healthy again. F45 is just next door. This reminds me on the sound in Vando, and maybe you have seen it on Instagram. Got like over 3 million views. Oh, not on YouTube. That would be nice to have a video with 3 million views on YouTube, wouldn't you agree? Libby? Okay. So I do not know the frequency range right now, but I still put it you here in this video down below. Do we have it on? Bring it up a little bit. Why not? Okay, one more. I love this stuff. Oh, nice. Nice. Really nice. Now, if you're wondering what recorder do I use, I have the new Zoom F3. It has been great so far. There are some things that I would have done differently. No, it's a great recorder. It sounds great, and again, for my micro sound design field recording kit, it's absolutely fantastic. There's a lot we can record with this device. If you haven't seen this one, I put your link right here. That's like my micro sound design field recording kit, where this recording device is included. But I know it's hard to get right now, right? It's like back order, sold out. It's not easy. So I was lucky. If you're wondering where we got this one, that was in Malaysia. So there's a shop, a camera shop that sold it. But in other parts of the world, it seems like it's really hard. I personally have problems getting the Sankenko 100K. Even in Japan, when we go next week, a back order. Now if you're wondering, this is the mall, the Pagawon Mall, right here. And yeah, not sure if it's until this day still the largest mall in Indonesia, but it was once the largest mall of Indonesia. Because there is another mall now in Jakarta that opened up, and people say this is now the largest mall. So this is the other side of the building. We have a pool here, fitness studio, everything is here. Like, if you want to just live somewhere quietly, have a nice place, Surabaya is the place. Ah, look at this, fits perfectly. Let's see here. Give it some layers. Not waterproof. You see, you can record all these different layers here. Great for create distortion, pads. Okay, I could do this for hours, but I want to show you other sounds too. You hear that? It's like this high-pitched sound. Maybe it's in here. Or I wish the cable would be a little longer. Nope, because right above us is the pool. So we can hear the water dripping and this. This is fun. This is what I love when you go out record sounds. You always find new sounds. Oops. So I got a question on Instagram, or more like a nice comment, but it was about how do I get the ideas to record these sounds? And I think it's just something that happened over the years because I'm really just looking for sounds. I'm like the air condition. I already heard that when I was over there, and then can I say I see sounds maybe, or this reel here really quick. These are silica beads. And later on, when we go upstairs, we're gonna put them into a ball. So I was going to throw them out, but then I heard this, and I'm like, that's actually an interesting sound. And then I recorded that, and I also put it up on Instagram and got thousands of views. So it's like, Now everything that I do is always about sound, and I love it. And if you enjoy doing this, then you just keep on creating, and you get new ideas. The most important thing is that just never stop if you love what you do, because you will never know where it will lead you in the future. That's why you should never underestimate your future self. Because 10 years ago, if you would have told me 10 years ago, hey Marcel, you're gonna be in a mall in Surabaya recording sounds, I'm like, what? But here I am, doing exactly this. It might be a little hard to understand right now, but that's where it's at. You remember the video about the Korg CM300 in Korea and Seoul that we did? If not, feel free to check it out right here. We record something similar there, so yeah, we can actually compare it a little bit. So you can see, like first I thought, but then I used my hands on the grid and you create different layers. I love that sound, and there's definitely somebody out there who can work with these sounds. Wow, look at these cars here. And it's interesting because we have this nice BMW here, right? And we have two Toyotas. But if I would have to decide between these three cars, I would go with this one. This is such a cool Toyota. And we go to Japan. And we made it back here in our humble apartment. Two more sounds, or three more sounds that I wanted to show you that we record here with this contact microphone. And one of these sounds is actually really cool. My first idea was to just cut off the pack with the silica in here and then drop it into the bowl, and we're gonna do that. But right now, I want you to listen to this one. This is so cool. So what we're doing is we're putting the contact microphone here on the silica pad, and now tell me, does this sound like somebody walks in snow? Yeah, with a little fantasy, definitely. Now let's see how it sounds like when we drop it into the bucket. I know I have to clean this all up here, especially for the beats that just went everywhere, but I think that sounded amazing. And now, see how this sounds like when I'm doing it. See, I positioned now the microphone a little bit differently. It's way higher, right? But yeah, the cable. I have to be really careful that when I hit the cable, the table with the cable on the table, then we hear that sound. So we have to make sure that this is like in a good position. Let me know in the comments down below what you think so far of all the sounds. This is the last one. So I got this instrument here, it's a flute, and this is how it sounds like. And now let's put the contact microphone on it, just any spot, and this will be the last sound that we're recording today with this contact microphone. Now let's see how that sounds like. Of course. In conclusion, when I bought this contact microphone, I didn't have any expectation, and that's why I was so surprised looking at the spectrogram and also just listen to the recordings. This contact microphone doesn't require any kind of phantom power, so many contact microphones, especially when they're cheap, they need a lot of gain, and I didn't have to use a lot of gain, so that's also great. But in order to make this work, for example with the Zoom F3 that we use in this video, I had to buy this adapter. So I already had this adapter that we bought in Kuala Lumpur, so I was lucky to find this one in the music store. Otherwise you can find them online. I will put your link in the description down below. Also, if you live in Indonesia, you can find this contact microphone on Tokopedia. Otherwise, you might find some similar ones that are very affordable on Etsy, but also on Amazon. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you in our next video.